Welcome to a quick tutorial on setting up Folding at Home. Folding at Home is making an effort to help fight COVID-19, aka the coronavirus. The great thing is that you can join the cause. All you need is some PC idling around. I bet you have that. It does not matter how fast or powerful your PC is, every bit helps the scientists in fighting the coronavirus. The good thing is that you can run Folding at Home while you're using your PC or when it is just idling around. I will show you how to set it up for the two common scenarios. The first thing we are going to look at is how to download it. It couldn't be more obvious, you just go to foldingathome.org/COVID-19. In case you're too lazy to use Google, just click the link in the description of this video. You will get to this page and you will get the information that you might be looking for or might not be looking for. The main thing is you want to help. Here is what you can do. You are donating computing power. If you also want to donate money, you can also do that. You can find the information right here. What you're going to do is download Folding at Home. You can see here that you can download the client for every Windows version, including 32 and 64 bits. Even if you have an older system, you can still download it. Just click the link below. It will then download. It might take a bit more time since the servers are currently under a heavy load. Then you can open it. Don't let it confuse you that it's German. Then you will be guided through the setup process. I've already installed it, so I won't go through the process again. You just click I agree and then you click on Express Install and Next and you should be fine. If you are looking for additional or custom installation, you should choose custom installation and then go to Next. Once you have it installed, you can launch it by just go to Start and then enter Folding at Home. You can launch Control and you will then see this interface. There's also a second interface which is within your browser. You can use either one of them. For setting up Folding at Home, I suggest the other one. This is how it looks if you're just starting out. There are basically just a few minor things you have to change. First off, you are supporting research fighting any disease. You can also choose between Alzheimer's, cancer, Huntington's or Parkinson's, but I would suggest you use any disease because this is going directly to the COVID-19 pool. If you want to donate your CPU and GPU power anonymously, you can just leave it as it is. In my case, I changed my identity, I changed my name to Björner, and I also joined a team. The team number is from Linus Tech Tips. You can also choose whatever you want. You can also found an own team, but I chose to support Linus. So in case you have a team number, you can enter it here. A passkey can also be created. Passkeys are used to add an extra level of security for those competing for points. If that's a thing for you, you should get a passkey. All you have to do is then enter an email address and get it sent to you, and then you will just paste it into this box and click Save. Once you've done that, you're basically set up because everything else will be done by the control itself. You can use the slider down here to adjust the power that is going to be used, light, medium or full. And you can also choose whether you want it to run while you're working or only when your PC is on idle, like when you have break or when you're just listening to music, which is basically also idling. And then you just click on Start Folding. And then you can see that in case you have CPU and GPU selected, which is selected by default, they will then start folding. You can see here that the circle is turning green and that there are arrows circling within that circle and that something is happening. You can see what work unit it is, how long it is going to take to get it done, how many percent are already completed, and what the estimated points, in case you're into points, are going to be for this work unit. You can also see that I've got a CPU running next to the GPU. The GPU obviously is a lot faster. It also depends on the CPU cores and threads that you have available. In case you want to adjust some settings outside of this web interface, you can also go to the Windows interface. If you run this little piece of software, you will get the client-side control panel, and you can see here that I've got a CPU running, that I've got a GPU running. It says GTX 1080, and my CPU, you cannot see this here. Go to System Info, you can see here that I'm running an Intel Core i7-4790K stock, but I still got 8 threads that are working with 32 GB of RAM. So I can see here that everything is running fine and that it is working properly. I can also pause this here If I don't want it to run, I can manually pause it here as well, like in the web interface, just click pause. And you can also, if you decide to run it again, click on folding. Also, you've got the configure option where everything that I just showed you in the web interface is also here. You can have a username, you can have a team number. The connection is usually not the thing that you should worry about. You can also add multiple slots for CPU and GPU, although it will be auto detected, so don't mess with that. And the other things you have here are usually fine the way they are set up from the beginning. So this is how you set up folding at home and let it run to fight the coronavirus. I hope you get a lot of work units crunched and help scientists around the world to fight the virus.